It's episode 4. Episode 4. All right, UFC 308. I was working on the thumbnail right now because I'm trying to get this out today. So I'm trying to come up with a dope one, but it's a little challenging. I need a mouse. But anyway, bro, we got big things to talk about. Let me bring up my things. UFC 308. I actually got 2. So I have this one. I have one more topic I want to get your thing on. Okay. But yeah, bro, UFC 308 Abu Dhabi. Give me your thoughts, bro. Let's go.
You know why we're here.
We're here for this.
Exactly. Look, I even wore my kid Hawaii shit right here.
Let's go, baby. Dude, I can't tell you how nervous I am.
I'm nervous too.
Bro, I'm nervous. I don't want him to lose, bro. I'm almost just sad it's here.
I kind of want more people to take Ilia so that I don't feel like everyone's taking Max. I do follow some people that are taking Ilia by a lot. They think that Max is gonna get starched, but I don't see it. I think Max is a good enough boxer that he rolls with punches. And I saw this thing with Izzy was talking about him, and he was like, he said, I think in Max's whole career he's been floored 3 times. And it was once against Dustin, once against Gaethje, and then once against Volk. But it was but he even said it in the thing. He was like, he'll get hit and he gets right back up. It's like he feels it. He goes to the ground, he's up already. He's already alert. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy is the only thing that worries me now, since obviously I've been keeping up with everything that's coming up to this, is just I think I forgot because it's been a long time, or maybe in my mind it's been a long time, that he's cut down the featherweight. And
you don't think he did?
Face, well, no, I mean I'm sure it's fine because he naturally looks like that. I guess when he starts cutting, I don't think I've seen him cut like to that because last time he fought in lightweight, so it was actually like a surprise to me. I was like, oh fuck, I forgot he gets like that. I totally forgot he gets like that. I mean, he looks sucked up, but I've been hearing a lot of analysts talk about him, and it's I don't know what it is, bro. It's something about Topuria that it almost feels like I think I texted you this, right? That he's trying to convince himself.
Maybe.
It just, what I mean? It's crazy because like Max is saying, he has like this, he's like a copycat, right? It does seem like he's pulling pieces of this and that. And I don't know, it feels weird. He's just interesting. Everything about it, the face off, the laughing in his face, I don't know. It just doesn't seem authentic. Which
even
I
today,
guess
even today's. Did you see it? They like did the weigh-in, and he's like just there, just talking, and Max is literally like, the whole time just said nothing.
It's just looking at him, bro, and it's like, and then I don't know. It's just something weird, and I think I just want him to lose. I just want him to freaking lose, bro. I don't know. And then they showed, I think someone had posted a video. I can't remember who he was fighting, but it says like, and you think that Ilia's going to beat Max, and there's literally a guy who fights like Max. They're just piecing him up, bro. I mean, just piecing his ass up.
He fought a Brazilian. I saw it, and he was getting pieced up, and then he ends up knocking that dude out at the end. But he was getting pieced up pretty good. He even got cut. He was even bleeding.
Yeah, he was bleeding. I saw that, and I was like, oh, bro, that's how Max fights too, man.
That's the thing is, I mean, you might think that volume punching isn't big, he isn't going to do much, but you get hit enough, you're gonna get cut.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I'm excited, bro. I'm excited for that one in the co.
That one's gonna be good. I mean, Khamzat's giving me weird vibes though. I don't know. It's not giving me the same. I saw an interview. Vibes. Yeah, it's not giving. It's I saw the interview where he was talking about like his son and stuff, and kind of you feel for that, but I don't know. It just seemed like maybe he's like gonna be like a boogeyman now or something. Or be a silent assassin or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I was watching today. I mean, I was watching some of the podcasts I watch, and they were talking about like if this fool wins, and let's say he fights whoever, Sean or DDP, whatever, and let's say he wins, he could only fight in the Middle East.
Were you watching? Was it Campbell? Was it fight? What is it?
Morning Combat? Morning Combat? No, it was actually a Fighter and the Kid or the Schaub show or something like that I was watching. Yeah, but essentially it's probably all the same stuff. It's interesting because you can't fight in the United States. So
Yeah, when I was watching the morning combat, they were talking about that. They were saying that the UFC won't admit that there's some kind of travel ban or something,
yeah, there's something.
and that having a UFC champion that can only fight on a region of the world would be dumb.
Yeah, it
So,
makes no sense. And then
but it's
imagine
also
like, go ahead.
no, no, but it's also like he's good, but it's just like
Yeah,
that means he only is gonna fight every maybe twice a year,
yeah, he can
and then
only
you got
fight
to
over there.
strategically place him, if
Hmm.
that.
And then the thing is too, like, well, let's say he makes it and he challenges for the championship. The fight's got to go over there. The champion has to go over there.
Yeah,
So I mean, you think DDP or you think Sean Strickland's gonna be like, cool, let me go over to the Middle East to fight you? He's like, hell no, dude. I want to fight in America, right? If he's the
yeah, yeah,
champion, I
yeah.
mean, so that's gonna be interesting. But bro, I hope Robert Whitaker wins. I like
I
I
like
like
Robert.
Robert Whitaker. I like
Man, I've
him a
always
lot.
liked him. He's a cat. He reminds me of Max. It's like he has
Yeah,
one
he's a nice
kryptonite,
guy.
and yeah, he's nice. You like him. He's a good fighter. He has years in the game. It's like
Yep,
it's like
yep.
Max, and it's like you have that. He had that one kryptonite, which was Izzy, and then
Is
the
he?
DDP thing.
Hmm.
And but I like him. I like he said I'm gonna stuff your takedown, and once I stuff your takedown, that's all you have.
And then
Because
yeah,
realistically,
exactly,
if
dude.
they're on the feet, it's like
You got
Gilbert
him.
Burns almost knocked you out, dude.
Right, and then
Come on,
actually,
man.
what just popped up on one of my feeds was his fight with Kamzat's fight with Usman, right? And I had watched it, but I hadn't watched it in a long time. So I'm
Mhm.
watching it, and obviously the first round he takes him down like I mean quick, right? And then
Nothing.
he's
Yeah,
on
yeah,
his
yeah.
back, but he doesn't do anything, right? But the second and third round,
He's
bro,
done. His
he's
cardio's
done. That's
fucking
it.
done, dude.
Yeah, bro. So I don't know because they were talking also about the fact that comes out was cutting to 170 might have screwed up his whole body in general because it was hard to get there, and obviously he missed weight a couple times. But um, it's interesting, bro. It's an interesting fight. It's an
It's a
interesting
five
fight.
rounder too. That's not like a three. That's a
That's
five
different.
rounder.
Yeah,
So if I mean
that's a game changer.
if obviously if Whitaker's already training, he knows off the rip he's gonna come try to wrestle me hard, try
Yep,
to beat me in the first
yep.
minute. But after that, it's literally a whole different ball game. It's all in my it's all in his favor.
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, I'm excited for the card. You can tell. It's funny. You can tell the business of the UFC because this fight's at 2 o'clock for us, and so I'm sure it's their time, the right time, right, the normal time for them. But when it was in the UK,
Yeah, it was fuck.
they said this to the UK, and they just had them be up early in the morning, but not Abu Dhabi, bro. There, that's where the money is, dude. That's where their business is. I just thought that was kind of funny. Um, and then you got the Uncle Ivan Rakic.
Dude, Rakic looks good, man.
He does look good.
He
He
looks
does look
like
good.
he looks big. He looks good, man. I Same thing. Control the wrestling, man. He control the wrestling.
Mhm.
It's a different ball game. I think him and Yuri, they didn't really wrestle. I think they got into some grappling stuff, but Rakic is a
Yeah,
monster, man. I'm telling you, before he lost to Yuri, he was like on a rampage. Before he tore his ACL or whatever,
he
before he
was
got
messing
injured.
up, and he had Yuri pretty down to
Yeah,
hell.
I
He
remember.
got
Remember
lucky.
that one? I picked Yuri, but I remember watching the fight. I was like,
Yeah, Fuck, he's
Rockets is
gonna
about
lose.
to beat his ass.
Yeah,
And
and
then
he almost
Yuri,
did, bro. He just got
yep,
him. He just caught
yep,
him, dude.
yep.
But yeah, no, that's a good fight. I hope Ankalaev doesn't win. It just I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't. I mean, it'd be nice to test Alex, I guess, just so that's out of the way.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess he doesn't excite me. But I guess that's the point.
He's big, Brad. He's big.
Yeah,
He's big. He's a big body. I
yeah.
think I saw DC was like interviewing him, and he like hugged him, and I was like, oh my god, he's
Oh
huge.
yeah,
He's a big body, dude.
he's
He's
such a
not built
favorite.
like who?
Ankalaev, he's negative 380
Holy hell!
to plus 300. So I mean, that's a big favorite, dude.
Yeah,
So I mean, I'd go for the underdogs in this.
yeah. It's worth a
The
little
top three.
sprinkle, just a little sprinkle.
Bro, Max is an underdog, Robert's an underdog, and Rakic is an
Listen,
underdog.
this is what you should do.
Tell
Put
me,
them three in a little parlay and do just a tiny little sprinkle right there, dude.
a little five,
20
ten
bucks,
dollars, $20.
5, 10, 20, maybe? Dude, that you're saying because Max is what, plus 200?
Well, on here it's only plus 195, so yeah, about
Yeah,
there
so
probably,
about,
depending.
let's just say plus 200.
Hmm.
Whitaker's what, plus,
Same thing, 195,
dude, I mean, you're looking at
200 there.
a plus over 1,000 right there, dude. That's $10 to make 100, 150 bucks.
I mean, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll just do this.
Yeah,
A little sprinkle,
just a little
baby.
sprinkle, just a little
Just a little
sprinkle.
sprinkle.
Another fight I wanted to watch is the what I think his name's Laron Murphy, the UK guy,
Yeah,
against
against
Dan
Ige.
Ige.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Murphy dude's on a tear, dude.
Yeah.
He's undefeated, right? Yeah, he's still undefeated.
I don't have his record in front of me, but yeah, I don't know.
I
But yeah,
want to
he
say
looks
he
good.
is. Yeah,
I've
that
seen
guy's
him
been
fight
good.
one time somewhere else. I can't remember where, but I saw him fight one time. But yeah, I mean, the main card is solid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's solid. And then you got the Bullet is gonna fight Petrosian.
The Bullet, man. He's
The
funny.
Bullet, one-eyed Bullet.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
I don't know. I mean,
I like him because he's not like I thought he was just gonna be a pure wrestler, and when I saw him fight last, he literally was standing up the whole time, and I was like, okay,
he's like the opposite.
Yeah,
of what they normally are.
Yeah,
it's interesting. Yeah.
Did you?
So I'm interested.
I saw this stat, and it was saying that everybody, whenever they do these Abu Dhabi or like Middle East fights, everybody that has their last name that ends in the letter V, they're like a 90% chance of winning.
No shit. Really?
So Chimaev, Ankalaev, what was it?
Magomedov.
Yeah.
Oh, Nurmagomedov for him.
Yeah, all of them, man.
Damn,
so if you look at them, you'll see like they all have, most of them have like the last letters V.
Yeah. There's another guy down here on the undercard, Magomedov also. It's Abus. Mm-hmm. It's just German.
He is good. He's good. I remember he fought Strickland. Yeah, he fought Strickland when he was kind of like coming up, and then they tested him. I think he had to fill in. That guy was a fill-in, and Strickland pieced his ass up real fast.
On the undercard, I mean, I like two fights. I like Jeff Neal and Dos Anjos.
Jeff Neal has. I like the fight. I just don't like. I don't know if it's gonna make sense for Dos Anjos.
Is Jeff Neal the one that worked at Texas Roadhouse?
Is he?
I think someone said that he was working at Texas Roadhouse for a while, like because he wasn't getting good money.
Oh, before he started getting.
Yeah, but I think he was working while he was still fighting before he got.
You just reminded me that they started selling those in the stores, bro.
What the biscuits?
The rolls? Yeah.
The rolls? Bro,
and it comes with the butter.
It comes with the butter?
There's one right down the street. I'm eating for lunch right there.
Jeez, that's cool. I'm excited for Chris Barnett, bro.
Bro, he's cool, bro. But that guy he's fighting,
he's silly.
That guy he is fighting is no joke. I don't know his name.
Kennedy Nchukwu.
That guy, that guy's not even that good, to be honest. But that guy is like, he is humongous. You're gonna see. And he was fighting at lightweight. So I can only imagine what he's gonna look like at heavyweight. He probably just didn't cut.
Probably. He looks more toned.
He's big as shit. Like do you have the little UFC preview thing on there? The ESPN?
I'm on UFC.com.
So
look it up.
I just want to see what the height difference is because I'm sure it's gonna be.
Let's see.
Chris Barnett is tiny, man.
Let me see. I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, Chris Barnett's short.
I just know there's gonna be a big difference in height and reach and everything. That's basically all I was gonna say.
He's 5'9".
Sheesh.
He's 5'9". And I mean the other dude, it doesn't say right here, but
he's
big. He's
over 6 feet. Yeah, I mean
he's over 6.
It's gonna be at least a 5-inch difference, my guess.
Yeah, but so those are the fights, bro. I'm super excited. I mean, I think the 2:00 time might work for me. Mm-hmm. How long is the main card? What is that, like normally 3 hours?
The main card?
4 hours?
If it starts at like 2. Usually here it starts at 8 and it'll end around 11. So yeah, so roughly 3 hours.
So start at 2. I should be good to watch it until dinner service, bro. I might be able to do that and check out. Just have everybody run everything. I mean, I don't want to miss any of these fights, man. There's gonna be good fights.
You let me know, because if not, I'm gonna just be texting you off the hip.
I'll let you know. I'm probably just gonna rent it too, and then just watch it the next day, just to watch the whole thing. Because I like to do that. Well, it's dope, bro. Let's go, Max bless Holloway, dude. What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say, I know that they're like, obviously you're looking at common. I mean, the only common person they fought is Volk, right? You know what I mean,
Mhm.
right? But I just hate when they
Volk off of
compare Volk because
Volk
he had
off
just
of
got
two
knocked out.
knockouts. Yeah, that's what I don't get. Volk
That's
off
the
of two
thing.
knockouts is not the
No,
same as prime Volk that Max was fighting.
and it's even worse because it was a head kick knockout. Like
Oh
that's
yeah,
you know what I mean with
Islam.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah with Islam it was a head kick knockout. So like that. I mean, look at Justin Gaethje said that he's barely started sparring again from
it's
his
been like
knockout
what?
at 300, bro. That's since
It's like
March.
a year plus and change, huh?
Well,
Yeah.
no, because 300 happened
Oh, March,
in
March.
March. So it's been like
Damn.
6 or 7 months. He said he took
Yeah.
the time off because he's like, I got
Usually do the
I got KO'd.
suspensions.
I need this time.
Yeah.
I think he went past his suspension just because he's like, I'm trying to take care of my brain. And imagine what was it? He got knocked out in December, Volk did, and then
Yeah.
they fought in like February or something.
Yeah. It was early. It was a quick turn. It was
It was
less than
so
3 months.
fast,
He
bro.
was fighting again.
And he was in like a bad headspace, if you remember. Remember, he
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
like, it looked like super depressed and like all this different stuff. So, I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't see it. I don't see it. I know that Ilya can get him. He does his best work when they're against the cage, but Max doesn't get against the cage. And that's the thing. He uses his distance and his length really, really well. So it's
You
just,
know, Gilbert Burns said something, and I was going around yesterday. I saw it on like three different little MMA things, and he was saying Ilya came to train before he fought Josh Emmett.
hmm,
He did half of his camp here, and he said I'm not lying to you. He knocked three of of his training partners out with big gloves. And
hmm,
he's like, I'm not talking UFC. I'm talking 12-ounce
yeah,
huge
big
gloves.
rig gloves.
And he was like, that's power. And I was like, I don't, I don't,
I mean, it's
I
hard.
think
It's hard. It's
anybody
sparring.
can be,
It's,
yeah, anybody can be smacked. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like when he got Volk, like perfect. That's a perfect like
yeah, yeah,
knockout.
yeah.
Just like Max, perfect knockout against Gaethje. But I
Hmm.
mean, to be in that spot to hit him 100% and him not to roll it up just a little bit, man. I mean, I don't know. Max is just so like crisp with his rolling, crisp
He's
with
good.
his in
Yeah.
and out. Like, bro,
Yeah.
if Max gets in there, gets his distance right away, I mean, it's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless Topuria throws a crazy thing and does something that he usually doesn't, which is leg kicks. That's the one kryptonite to him. Leg kicks and wrestling. And unless he's
Yeah.
trying to just wrestle like Marab or something, it's not gonna work. And he's never been in a 5 round fight. I mean, let's just be honest. There's so many like my thing is Ilya has this thing in his head where he's like, I'm gonna knock him out, I'm gonna prove
Hmm.
everybody wrong, blah blah blah.
Hmm.
But it's like you have so much against you, man. You have to his
Oh yeah.
cardio, Max's cardio is top three in the fucking UFC.
Hmm.
Years of cardio. He has cardio for days. So then you got that. Then you got the volume punching. Like I said, he gets his distance and you can't take him down. It's over, man. I mean,
It's a wrap.
you're just walking. You're just gonna try to swing like Duplessis and hope you fucking land. You know,
Yeah.
like
I mean, if Justin Gaethje's leg kicks, I mean, they were landing. Obviously, they were
yeah. And
landing and they were
he ate
doing
him.
well. But he
Yeah,
ate them. He's still
yeah,
walking. If you
yeah,
could eat those, who are arguably some of the best leg kicks in the UFC,
yeah.
it's
No, yeah, you're right.
that's to
I think
say.
I think the one fight where it really paid a difference was the Volk fight. And honestly, I don't feel like it messed him up as much as when he started to wrestle. Then it was like, okay, your leg's already compromised, and you got to
Hmm.
try to stop a takedown. That's obviously
Yeah,
a dub.
that's different. Do you
Yeah.
think Ilya points to the ground like a little douchebag in the beginning?
Yes.
I bet
Yes.
you he
Like a
does.
fucking like a dork. Who fuck?
Yep.
No one gives a fuck if you point at the ground, man.
Max
Like,
gonna be like,
yeah,
okay, come on. Yeah, it's
yeah.
so
He's gonna
stupid,
be.
bro.
It's like if somebody's calling like, "Hey, I'm gonna do a flying knee," like George Masvidal.
Right.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
like cool, you announced it. And it always goes back to like when Max said he was like against Josh Emmett, you both were in the middle of the ring and one
Yeah.
of you shot for a takedown.
Yep.
But now all of a
He's
sudden
good.
you're this knockout king and you're gonna knock everybody out because you knocked out
Yeah.
Volk. It's like
I do, man. I think that he points to the ground because he thinks that if he can catch Max just in the ground in the very beginning, he can try and pull something out. But I know that the longevity is not going to serve him right. I don't think so. I I'm hoping, dude. I'm
has
gonna
did Max ever get finished against Volk? No.
no. Max never been finished,
That's what I'm
right?
saying, man. I
He's
mean,
never been
this,
finished.
listen, this is like I said, this is all this whole fight Ilya's doing is basically making it so if he calls this and he beats him, if he knocks him out or if he just stops him in the fight, that's a big win for him. Like he's gonna boom. Like he's gonna be the face of it and everything.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's what he's banking on. He's doing what people normally don't do, where people are humble and just try to okay, we'll see what happens. He's trying to just call it. So when he calls it, he's gonna be like, UFC Spain, blah 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 blah.
Yeah. I can't buy into this fool.
Yeah,
can't buy into this. We'll see what happens though, bro. I'm super excited for that fight. Super excited for all the fights, man. To be honest with you. But the other thing I had, and this is more drama related, bro. And this is because you already know. You already know?
What?
Oh, okay. This right here, bro, is this Brendan Schaub, Nate Diaz.
Oh my gosh.
We have to talk about that, dude. Just because I watched that full, definitely, right? And everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an opinion, bro. So what is your opinion?
I watched this video. And this guy was literally destroying Brendan Schaub. So I was like, okay, I'll just watch it, but non-biased, not listen to what he's saying. I get what he's saying, like the whole Shane Carwin stuff. Like that's sad.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy. Hopefully he's in that settlement the UFC had to pay out. Hopefully he's in
I'm sure he is. Yeah.
Yeah, and but it's also like I don't know. I think it's like, what's the point at the end? Especially he like did this rant and he's like, I'm not going to really talk about it. Then he did a rant for like 20 minutes straight.
Yeah, that's what happens though.
It's like but in my head I'm just like, bro, you're like 200, let's say 240. Like Nate is like maybe 200. There's no real thing. Like you're a bigger dude. Like what are you really gonna do? You think he gives a fuck? He doesn't give a fuck. So if anything, he was just for clout, and it's all good, bro. Brendan Schaub, you need the followers, man. I hear you suck now. I don't like him.
Damn, bro, you never have though.
No, I did. I used to like him a lot, actually. Yeah, I used to like him a lot. I used to like him with Theo. I used to like him with when he used to have what's his name? Chappelle.
Oh yeah, Chappelle Lacey.
Yeah. I liked him then, and then something changed when he got his own studio, and now it's like I don't really care for him. I like some of his UFC opinion and stuff.
Yeah.
But I like when he talks shit about Dana White because not a lot of people will talk shit to Dana White.
Yeah. See, I think I've always watched that. I watched the Schaub show. I used to watch Fire and the Kid a lot more, but I don't really watch it that much anymore because it's kind of the same thing over and over again. But it was weird because I also there's a channel called Podcast Cringe, I think, and that guy literally talks shit. He focuses all his videos on talking shit about Brendan Schaub, Joe Rogan, all those guys, right? Ari Shaffir, Burt Kreischer, all his friends that Joe Rogan crew, right? He makes videos on all those fools talking shit. So he was making a video talking shit about Brendan Schaub, right? And what was crazy was in the comments, everybody was backing up Brendan Schaub, and normally everyone talks mad shit about him, but everyone was backing him up because like good for him, whatever, right? I liked it. I liked it because I thought that fool Nate Diaz annoys me. He gets on my nerves because I don't know. He just gets on my nerves, bro. I don't like that. Like he said, like fuck the man, all this. Like he's very like that, but I don't know. I don't like him. I think he is true to himself. I think he is who he is. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the fuck everybody, whatever. Because then when you watch his fights, like the Jake Paul fight, he's like shooting
flat. Yeah.
I mean, he's just, you know what I mean? It's like, what's the point where, he's just trying to grab the, I mean, it's dumb. Like, why even watch his shit? So I don't like him. But I like people to be like, you know what? Fuck him for once. Like, just say, fuck him and come see me, dude. Come see me, which nothing will ever happen for sure. But a lot of people are saying that fool, I mean, I watched one of Brendan Schaub's fights because it just happened to pop up. And he fought, I can't remember who he fought right now. Oh, Matt Mitrione. He beat the shit out of Matt Mitrione, bro.
Yeah.
And
Was that off of the Ultimate Fighter? Or was that for the to win?
No, this was already after because it had said that he was a finalist already. So this was already after when they were back in there again, and they were friends.
Yeah.
And he was good. He was good. He was fighting wild. He ended up taking him down, submitting him. But I was watching something earlier, a podcast earlier with what's his name? Who's that? Big John McCarthy, and he does a podcast with I can't remember the other guy's name.
With Josh.
There you go.
He beat the shit out of Nate Diaz. Josh.
Yes.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He's cool. I like that guy. I like that guy.
Yeah, and then John McCarthy was like, he goes, bro, he's fucking good, man. He's good at grappling. Like, he's good at jiu-jitsu, like Brendan Schaub. He's like, for being as big as he is, he's like, he's fucking good, bro. He's real smooth. That he was like subbing like black belts, bro. Like, he's good, which is weird because I guess I never thought that he'd be good like that because talks a lot of shit like he is, but you never. Really
he's a black belt. I think he said he's a black belt too now.
He's a black belt. Yeah. So it's I don't know. It was interesting, but we had to say something so I could put it on the title so we can get some for our
million followers,
million watchers and followers, dude. But that's what I got, bro. That's all the things
I think that's a quick one, man. I think we know what we want to happen, and hopefully it happens on our next podcast. We're talking about it.
So let's do this. What is your prediction for that main event fight? Who wins? What round? How?
Main event, I got Max Holloway, 5th round, unanimous decision. So the whole fight finishes, and then unanimous decision, Max Holloway.
Unanimous decision, Max Holloway. I don't know. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing, but I don't think it's unanimous. I think it'll be a split decision.
It might be split.
Yeah, I think a split decision. But I'll do the same thing. All right, what about the co?
The co, I think Whitaker, 4th round finish.
I was gonna go Whitaker finish for sure, but I'm thinking 3rd, dude.
Oh shit!
I'm thinking 3rd. I think Khamzat blows his wad in the first one, and I think the second one, Bobby Knuckles puts it on him, and the 3rd one he finishes him, dude. I think that's me.
All right. Yeah, I think that fight is what we said. If you can stop the fucking first 3-4 minutes of he's gonna just. I still remember when he got the leech, bro. And he just picked his ass up. It took him to where Dana White was.
Yeah,
threw him on the ground.
And throw him down. Yep. It's dope,
crazy.
bro. But that's it, baby. We're done. That's our thing.